Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. I'm the Monk, and today we are in Empire of Sin. As you guys know, I'm covering this game at the moment, and it is actually one of my new favourite games. Something that I wanted to talk about in this video was how to set up your crew, the one that you actually have around with you. Now, me personally, I have quite a few people around with me, but after having many hours in this game, I now know that you do not need that many people. There are there's a huge roster of people to go through, and one day I might do another video about the best people to hire, but I haven't hired them all just yet. So I want to talk to you guys about what I would consider to be the perfect crew setup, the perfect size, and how to kind of kit them all out. Now, it depends on your boss. I can't say this is how to do a boss or this is how to do your boss, because I'm using Frank Reagan right now. And this is how I've got him set out. I really do think that run and gun is a great perk to have. And revenge, because he's a melee guy, revenge actually works quite a lot because he's in and amongst them all quite a lot. Now, my perfect combo for this game is a squad party of 4. This is when I had the most fun in the fights. This is when I found that the difficulty was set just about right. Sometimes you got overwhelmed, sometimes you overwhelmed, and it was a good balance. Now I use 2 hired guns, a medic, and my boss. That's the perfect setup, I feel. Maybe one of the hired guns with a machine gun and another one with a rifle. And as you can see, that was how I actually set up my boss. This is one of my favorite hired guns at the moment. These 2 people, actually, in fact. Now, I like doing this. This is one guy with a machine gun, which was the girl, and one guy with the rifle. Rifles, I feel, are so overpowered. And machine guns are absolutely mad when they get trigger happy. Let's say, for instance, one of you guys go down, one of you guys get injured. Old Miss Madam over there, she will get trigger happy. She'll get mad that you got so injured. And she will shoot at every single person that she possibly can. Now, it is the same with a rifleman as well. But I feel that you do more damage with a machine gun when they get trigger happy. So it works out really, really well. It's a really strong combo. I would recommend having the highest tier loot possible, and I would also, especially with the machine guns or even the rifleman, I'd recommend having a shorty shotgun as well. Now, for anyone that's actually played this game, they will know by now that you need good bloody armor. And not only do you need good armor, but you need a lot of meds. So I'd highly recommend making sure that every single person has meds. Now, you have 2 slots for meds. I would do both slots with meds of some kind to help you. You will take injury, you will take damage. It doesn't matter if you have 1 person or if you run into a gunfight with 12 people. You're going to take damage, because if you group up, you're going to get grenaded, and if you're going against the odds, you're going to get hurt. You're going to need to be able to heal these people up. Now, there is passive healing in this game. They will passive heal. But there's also something in this game called permadeath. So again, you're going to want to heal. So for this guy, I have chosen Sweep. Now, of course, Sweep should really be on a machine gun user. He was originally a machine gun user. I changed him up. And so again, I've really made him a machine gun person, but I've stuck him with a rifle, which is silly. But if you're going to run a machine gun, they're what I would use. Run and gun, again, is absolutely essential. It's a great perk, and it's one that I would really highly recommend. The same with strike and move. These 2 perks are really good. And if you can have them on your character, try and have them. Now, they're late game items. They're going to take a long time to tick off and actually earn the experience to use them. But they're really well, the combo works great, and it's something I would highly recommend actually doing. And of course, gun them down is a great perk as well, but that is extremely late game, so it's something to work towards and to look forward to having. Like I said though, I would make sure that you cover the meds, and when I say cover the meds, that's also why I include a medic. Now there are other options. You know, maybe you're thinking of an explosive expert, maybe you're thinking of a brawler. These are all good options. It all depends about how you want to play your game. But for me, I found that these four, you know, two hired guns, one medic, and my boss, it can pretty much take out anything in the game on any difficulty. The key with the medic again is to make sure she has healing supplies and and actually have med packs and stuff like that. Now there's a few options with her. You don't necessarily have to have heal as your first perk, but I would highly recommend it. All these little options for health buffs, this is exactly why we have her. Like for instance, lifeline. You know, if one of your members of the crew go down within 4 meters of her, they bleed out, they don't die. Remember, this game has permadeath. If your favorite gunman gets shot down dead, you know, by having 5 people target him for absolutely no reason, he's going to die. It's going to be, you know, he may not bleed out, he'll just be gone from the game. You'll have to reload and save scum if you actually want him back. So remember, this game has permadeath, so make sure you've got a medic on your team. It really helps. Lifeline is a great saver, and it's something that I highly recommend doing. The medic line actually has some really good perks on it. Like I said, there are some ones that tend to go towards combat, you know, like for instance has precision shot and stuff like that. But I would recommend picking the healing items, just that way you've got those more items in your match. You never know what's going to happen. You know, Al Capone could come at you with his machine gun and just completely hose you down, and you really don't want that. So make sure you med up. That's my tactics guide for your crew composition. Anyway, I would recommend 4 people at the very least, and I reckon 4 can actually handle the entire game. So if you guys have got any suggestions or any tips of your own, don't forget to put it down in the comments. Now, I personally really wanted to do some melee builds, and I was planning to have a few melee guys actually in my squad, but unfortunately, after playing this game, I found out that guns are just so much more overpowered, and you can never really do enough damage with a melee weapon. But these just are my thoughts, and if you guys have got thoughts of your own, again, don't forget to please share your tips with the entire community. That way, we can all learn and grow at the same time. Anyway, guys, I've been a monk. We've been a Critically Clueless. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. But if not, I will catch you guys in the next video real soon. You have a good day. Peace out.
Understood.